Hello everyone, and welcome to February's edition of Tidewater Rail Fanning. We kick it off with NS 820 or 830 coal train passing by a fairly new location in Suffolk. The leader of the train is NS SD70 ACE number 1052 that was built in October of 2011, supporting a very nicely tuned K5 LLA on the lead. The second engine in the lineup today is a fairly new AC44C6M rebuild. NS AC44C6M number 4111 was originally built in March of 1995 as NS C40-9 standard cab number 8861. It was rebuilt at NS Roanoke Shops in October of 2018, and it recently received a fresh coat of paint at NS's Juniata Shops. I was very surprised to see this engine looking shiny as it went down the main line. With 128 loads going into Pier 6, this train was a great sighting with a wonderful crew on board. So let's all sit back and enjoy watching this coal train go east by Myrtle, and what a crew this train had. Loving the K5 LLA on this lead engine. Cars. I think this is 830. All right! Woohoo! Well, that was the train I was looking for. There goes 820 or 830 going east with SD70 AC number 1052, my favorite newer EMD, and AC44C number 4111, fresh out of Juniata or Roanoke. Man, that baby looks sexy. And a nice friendly horn taps there from the engineer, and a beautifully tuned K5 LLA. I'll take it anytime. All right, well, there y'all have it. Thanks for watching. After watching an exciting coal train on February the 2nd, we shift to February the 4th, where we can return to the same location to catch a very nice NS-234 with a UP leader up front. The leader of the train is UP AC 4400 CW number 5610, which was built in the early 2000s for Union Pacific at GE's Erie plant. And we have two -9Ws behind the UP leader. The first of the two -9s is NS-9W number 9031, which was built in February of 1997. And the third unit is NS-9W number 9848, which was built in March of 2004. So please, let's sit back and enjoy as we watch 234 roll east with 50 cars in tow with a very nice crew, and what a length of train this train had, and he was rocking like Aerosmith. NS-234 eastbound here at Suffolk. Watching an exciting NS-234, we shift to the next day where we see NS-902 power move with NS-SD70 ACE number 1024 leading the way. The 1024 was built in March of 2011. Behind the SD70 ACE, we have two -9Ws. The first one, 9782, which was built in March of 2003. The second -9W, 9574, was built in December of 2000. The next engine is PRLX XATSF SD75M number 203, which was built in March of 1995 as ATSF's 203. BNSF renumbered to 8203, then back to 203, and now wearing the old Santa Fe war bonnet paint as it wore years ago under PRLX markings. The next three engines are XCSX AC6000s, 687, which was built in October of 1999, wearing the old YN2, PRLX 5012, which was built around 2000, wearing the old YN3 or YN3B colors. The next one, PRLX 673, was built in July of 1999, still wearing its old YN2 colors. The next engine in the lineup is NS103, an RP20D switcher that is used to switch the Port of Virginia. This engine was a rebuild from the mid-2000s, and this currently works at Norfolk International Terminal. The next two engines in the lineup are NS-9W number 9914, which was built in October of 2004, and the last unit, NS-6965, which was built in July of 1985 as NS-SD60 Standard Cab number 6590. It was rebuilt in 2014 at Altoona Shops. Note the two different number boards on this locomotive. A few minutes later after this train passed, NS-29G rolls west with two amazing engines. Tier 4 ET44AC number 3678, which was built in February of 2017, and -9W number 9763, which was built in February of 2003. So please, let's sit back and enjoy as we watch these two exciting trains with some awesome power and some awesome train lengths in tow. I was very happy to get both of these. 29G westbound here at Suffolk. First time in a while I've seen this train. Watching NS29G go west in Suffolk, we shift to Thursday, February the 7th, where we see a surprise on the Norfolk-Portsmouth Beltline. NS GP38-2 High Hood number 5228 was originally built in February of 1977 as Southern's 5228. This engine still retains its original high hood cab, and this engine is 42 years old and still working the rails. And it left LaGrange plant 42 years ago in the old Southern tuxedo paint. We will look at this engine for a few seconds before I head home for the afternoon. The AGS under the number stands for Alabama Great Southern, which is one of the railroads that helped form the Southern Railway. After watching an NS high hood locomotive for a little bit, we shift to Saturday, February the 9th, where we see an exciting train, that of which being Q136. The leader of today's train is CSX ES44AH number 3243, which was built in 2012, wearing the current CSX YN3B paint scheme. The second engine of the train, CSX AC4400CW number 539, which was built in August of 2001, still wearing its original YN2 colors. The third engine in the lineup is CN SD75I number 5640, which was built in October of 1996, wearing the current Canadian National paint scheme with the Canadian National website underneath the logo. This was a sight to see on CSX. This is the first time in a year I have seen a true CN SD75I. So please, let's sit back and enjoy as we listen to these three engines idle away, and what a train this guy had. I was very pleased to get this train. Hello everybody, Engineer Pat 5290 coming to you live on the Portsmouth Southern. We got one hell of a lash-up. CSX ES44AH 3243, AC4400CW number 539, and CN SD75, I believe it's 5640. We're thinking this is going to be Q136 or F767. This is probably Q136, so come along with me. Man, this is great. And here's the pride and joy right here. All three engines are online. Man, see a Canadian locomotive on CSX. Oh, buddy, and it's running. Ain't that pretty? He's got a pretty nice length of train. So a CN SD75i on CSX. Man, I'm just surprised to even see this bad boy. Wow. This is the Canadian version of the SD75M. It's isolated cabins, what the I stands for. It's classified as the GM-643A. That's the SD75i. That's just their term. As you can see here, he's got the electric fuel gauge there. The electronic's got 1,550 gallons of diesel fuel. That's a lot of fuel in these EMDs. These were built about 1995 for Canadian National. This he's got the non-flared radiators. This was produced in 1995, I think. But it has the non-flared radiators in it as well. 16 cylinders. Compressors here in the back. And with the pork chop style cab. This was used in the mid-90s. So start moving a little bit. I don't know which way he's going, but let's follow him a little bit. Oh, wait a minute, he's coming back. Hold on, this is Q136. Alright, the train just pulled forward a little bit. As you can see, he's just idling away right now. This is Q136. Making a set off here at Kilby. Man, the train sounds really good today. This caught me completely off guard. But there's the 539, still looking pretty good in his Y&2. I will say that much. He looks good in Y&2. And that SD75, that SD75i, that's the catch of the day, baby. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I thank you guys for watching. This is Engineer Pat 5290. After looking at an exciting Q136, we shift to Friday, February the 15th, where we see CSX F782-15 with CSX ET44AH number 3468 doing the honors. The 3468 was built in 2016 at GE's state-of-the-art Fort Worth plant. So come along with me as we watch this train go north with 18 cars and a wonderful crew on board. CSX F782-15 northbound here in Suffolk. Ooh, he's got a good one. 3400 series tier 4 up front. They got a good one going in today. Well, there you guys have it, CSX F782-15 going north for Norfolk Portsmouth Beltline interchange with CSX ET44AC 3468 in command, 18 cars going in. Really nice length of train going in this morning. Well, anyway, there you have it. Thanks for watching. After watching an exciting CSX F782-15, we shift to Saturday, February the 16th, where we see my favorite local job on CSX. CSX F767-16 comes south with a veteran C44-9W leading the way, number 9010, assisted by CSX ET44AH 996. The 9010, which was built in March of 1994, wearing the YN3 paint, and CSX 996 was built in December of 2011. I apologize if I said 966 in the first part of the video, but I quickly corrected that at the end of the video. So please, come along with me as we watch this train go south with 86 cars in tow, with a nice K5LA on the lead, and a friendly crew on board this train. Alright, coming around the bend, we have CSX F76716, southbound here on the Portsmouth sub this morning. Looks like we might have a little something different for power. Let's see. And he's coming on around the bend. We got a GE. We got a GE coming around the bend. It's got AC44 today. And he has an approach medium. He's got an approach medium here today. And see, I'm waiting on him as we speak. So let's lay back and check him out as he rolls through on this nasty day on the Portsmouth sub. Here we go. Glad to see a little something on the seaboard today. That might be a Dash 8W. Let's take a look. Daggone, it is a veteran later on. I think that's a Dash 8W. No, that is a Dash 9W. I'll be daggone, man. Holy cats. A Dash 9W. And 966. And he is rolling off the Commonwealth today. F76716 knocking down the approach medium with Dash IW 9010 and an ES44, I believe was 996. Wow, man, those G's were singing this morning. Wow. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I thank you all for watching. After watching CSX F76716, we shift to Monday, February the 18th, where we see my favorite local heritage unit, MPBL's GP38-25260 with City in the siding track. This engine is a Penn Central, Conrail, and Norfolk Southern heritage. MPBL GP38-2 number 5260 was originally built in February of 1973 as Penn Central GP38-2 number 8044. This engine later served as Conrail 8044, and then after the 1999 split, NS renumbered the unit to 5260, and now wearing the Norfolk Portsmouth Barrel Line Heritage Scheme as their 5260. It's been over 50 years since this engine was built, and most of its original components are still on the train, especially its RS3L horn. So let's sit back and enjoy as we listen to this engine running idle for a few seconds, and we also look at the famous Beltline Bridge. After watching some action on the MPBL, we shift to Thursday, February the 21st, where we see NS 824 coal train going east, the first 824 I have seen in a long time. We have two GEs on the point for this train, NS ES44AC 8020 and NS AC44C6M number 4150 are doing the honors today. The NS 8020 was built in October of 2008 at Erie Plant, and NS 4150 was originally built in April of 1996 as NS C40-9W number 8997 at Erie Plant. It was rebuilt by GE's state-of-the-art Fort Worth plant in March of 2018. So please, let's sit back and enjoy as we watch this coal train go east with a very nice length in tow and listen to these GEs as they work together.
Atlanta. 36, before you run out of here, let me tell you what you need to do. End up turning the Y and going to the west end, putting your motors in the stereo track over.
After watching an exciting NS 824 go east, the next day we shift over to the Portsmouth sub where we see a power change for the Franklin job. It's another GP38-3, but in fact this unit is of Seaboard Coastline heritage. CSX GP38-3 number 2018 was originally built in October of 1973 as Seaboard Coastline GP38-2 number 526. It kept its original number till the CSX takeover, where it was renumbered to 2526, where it later wore YN2, YN3, and now currently wearing YN3B with a brand new cab and overhauled prime mover and electrical system. Special thanks to Standard Gauge Railroad for providing me with this information. So please, let's sit back and enjoy another GP38-3 on CSX. Hello everybody, Engineer Pat 5290 coming to you live on the Portsmouth sub, and for the CSX logo we finally have a power change. CSX GP38-3 2018, the 2018 engine. Yes! Next one I really want to see is 2019 for this year, cool. There's a sticker on the side of that unit too. Let's take a look at it and see it says. I think this engine was rebuilt at Huntington shops. Yep, it was rebuilt at Huntington, West Virginia. Take a look at that. Huntington, West Virginia rebuild program. So this engine was rebuilt at Huntington shops. I believe in the old CNO shops. Pretty much what I talked about in 2009. Upgraded cab, rebuilt prime mover, YN3B paint, electric parking brake. With these engines, they've got the rear ditch lights on them. A lot of the 4-axle units on CSX have the rear ditch lights, and same with the SD40-2. Oh, fire department's doing their testing. But, yeah, it actually looks pretty. K5 LA horn, I believe, is on top. You got yard lights up there to let everyone know the train's moving. And the antennas up there are PTC antenna / remote control, because this locomotive in fact is equipped with remote control equipment. You can run it with or without an operator inside the cab. As you can see, they've got some ties over there to get ready to do some track work before too long. But it looks pretty. I'll say that much, it looks pretty. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this series, and I thank you guys for watching. After looking at a GP38-3 on CSX, we shift to Monday, February the 25th, where we see an exciting lash-up of NS locomotives. All elephant style on this train. The leaders of the train are NS SD70 ACE number 1107 and Dash 9Ws 9996 and 9604, leading 236 east through Chesapeake. The NS 1107 was built in February of 2014. NS-9W 9996 was built in November of 2004. And -9W 9604 was built in January of 2001. So please, let's sit back and enjoy as we watch another exciting intermodal train on the N&W with a couple blasts of the K5 LLA that sounded really good going east. I apologize for missaying 23G. 23G was ahead of this train, but I was still very happy to see an exciting NS236. 14 cars on Fleet 23G. 23G going east, as he looks good by me. Awesome. And it is with that catch that we end this video. Please remember to like, subscribe, and tap the bell. And let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching this edition. I'm Engineer Pat 5290, and I will see you on the next rail adventure.